Disenchantment Volume 2 of the Untold Stories is here, and I finally read through it, and I think these comics are still disappointing. I really don't feel like these comics add any interesting lore to the show, which is what I really wanted. But honestly, diving into this issue, I've kind of accepted that. I've learned to just enjoy these comics as fun stories that play around in the universe. So most of these stories are just goofy and played for laughs. You got one about this dating game that Alpha and Lucy invent, and then it ends up being this character that I don't want to spoil, but Lucy gets involved with. There's a story about King Zog and him wrestling and stuff and other stuff like that. A lot of fun stuff like that. There's a story where there's actual gnomes that get introduced, which is really cool because there's a story where some other princesses get introduced, which is something we didn't really see much in the original run of Disenchantment. So pretty cool stuff. So I would say there is stuff that does add to the lore, but most of it really doesn't. And these comics are cool and creative in how they present stuff. Like you got this story about this dating game, and then here's a little page where they break down the rules of the game that they made up in the world. And so it's just kind of funny. Like there's lots of gags like that and interesting stuff and playing around with the rules and Disenchantment. And yeah, I know there probably are a lot of fans of Disenchantment that missed the show now that's no longer airing. So I would say if you missed the show and you want some really cool comics to read, check these out. Just don't expect anything interesting that actually adds to the show. I feel like the Simpsons comics and the Futurama comics that we've gotten in the past actually added a lot more, where these are just kind of there, which isn't necessarily bad, but it is a little disappointing that we don't have more in the Disenchantment universe, because Disenchantment is one of those franchises that could be expanded and add so much more lore into the universe. So love the show, and I enjoy these comics, and I can't wait to talk about Volume 3. But yeah.